Hello there, this is Donna Reiners. Hey, so, had a little epiphany today, and I wanted to share it with you. First of all, I wonder what you're doing today, and I hope that whatever you're doing, that you have peace, and that you have a harmony happening on the inside of you, and that you have some way of knowing that you're a blessing. That you're a blessing. So today we were at Kroger, and at Kroger, hi Betty, good to see you. At Kroger today, we went through the self checkout line. Now, it's not usually my favorite to go through, honestly, because there's usually some kind of issue, just because it's electric, and electric's always going to have some kind of problem, because it's just like you're going to have a problem with the human element, you have a problem with the electric element. It's very pretty much the same, because the electric element was created by a human. Anyhow, hi Philip, good to see you. Hi Shirley, good to see you. I'm talking about an experience I just had at the Kroger, and so let me share with you. So, hi there, how are you? Good to see you. And so, at the self-checkout line, we're going through, and we got to an item, and unbeknownst to us, it had stopped checking us in, but we didn't know. So we're continuing to check in all of our things, and we get all the way to the very last item, and the attendant comes to help us, and he says, well, you only have one item checked in. I'm like, we heard it. He's like, no, it only has one. It only shows $4. I'm like, oh, well, alrighty then. So then we had to take everything off that we thought was checked out and start over. Hi there, how are you? Good to see you. And start over and literally take things out of the bag and put them back through the self-checkout. So we had about 25 items or so, whatever. And so we get to it, and by that time, it stopped multiple times, and you get tested. You get tested in what you think, not only about Kroger, but what you think about the checkout line, and what you think about the items that you're checking out, and what you think about the whole environment. And all the while, hello there, good to see y'all. All the while, that inside soul is saying, man, I hate this. But I've been working for a year or so on my inside. Instead of saying, I've been working on, yay, this is fun. This is so much fun. Listen to me. When you say you hate something, you may not realize it, but what's happening is on the inside of you, it's stirring this hate. You think you're projecting hate onto something else, but actually what you're projecting is hate on the inside of you, because your body does not know the difference between it hating something else or it hating you. Did you hear me? Your physical body does not know the difference between what you're spewing at, what in your soul you think you're justified in spewing. Either you got a disservice, or something happened and someone did you wrong, or all these different things are happening externally, but internally you're choosing a response. And when you choose in your response to hate that thing, to hate that checker, to hate that attendant, to hate that process, to hate that machine, to hate the people around you, or to hate what's going on with you, your body thinks you hate yourself. Don't shout me down. Your body thinks you hate yourself, because it does not know what to do with that hatred. It does not know what to do with that negative mood. It doesn't know what to do with that negative attitude, other than to take it on and let it live through you and let it live through me. So this would take some training. It takes some practice, but practice makes permanent. I encourage you, if you are the person who sometimes and something happens to you and you spew out something, you don't like this, you don't like that, you hate this, you hate that, you're ticked at that, you're ticked at that, you resent this, you resent that, you're angry there, you're angry here, you wronged me here, you wronged me there. When you do that, your body thinks it's all about you. and you're taking on anger, and you're taking on resentment, and you're taking on that betrayal, and you're taking on that lack of peace, and you're taking on that hatred, and guess what happens? Your body thinks you hate yourself. Your physical body thinks you hate yourself because your body doesn't know the difference. Your body doesn't know why you're so mad. It doesn't know it's about somebody else. It just thinks it's from you. Why? Because it's coming from you. So it automatically thinks it's all about you. I want to encourage you today to make a new decision. Make a new decision. When something happens out of the blue, begin to train yourself to say, all right, what an opportunity. Oh yes, I get to do something. I get to bless this person. Oh yes, this environment needs some peace. Oh, or if you really hate something going on, say, you know what, this isn't my favorite, but hey, I'm so glad this happened because I can have a good mood instead of a bad one. And turn those negative responses into a positive response. And then your physical body is gonna think you're a blessing. Your physical body is gonna think you got nothing but positive vibes. Your physical body is gonna take on loving you and loving the environment instead of thinking everything's a bad thing. Does that make sense? So, number one, when you have a bad mood, you have a bad attitude, your physical body doesn't know it's about somebody else. Your body doesn't know somebody else was wronged. Your body just thinks that mood is about you. Number two, if you will stop and you will consider that it's happening to you and not you projecting it towards someone else, because in your soul you might feel righteous about your attitude. You might feel righteous to be negative. You might feel righteous in that place where somebody wronged you. So if you'll decide instead, you know what? No, I'm not going to think wrongly about this person because I don't want to think wrongly about me. I'm not going to spew out hatred toward this situation because I don't want hatred in me. If you'll make a strong decision to have a change of mind, listen, you will begin to rewire your mind and rewire your brain so that what's coming out of you is nothing but love. All you need is love. Dun, 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 dun. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Your body wants love. Your body doesn't thrive in an attitude, in an environment of self-hatred. Your body thrives in love. You came from love. You get to live a life of love, and you get to one day return to love. So you might as well begin loving you today, and then eventually you'll get with it. And when something bad happens, instead of yelling at yourself when you break a glass, jump up and down and celebrate. Woo! Celebrate! I broke a glass. I get to clean something up. Or, wow, I just got a ticket. Whoa, yay, I got a ticket. I get to have the finances to pay it. Turn every situation into a positive. And I believe over time, give yourself 6 months of doing that on purpose until your practice makes it permanent. I believe you might see a difference in your physical body. You might see a difference in your soul. You might have more peace because your spirit reigns and rules your life in an executive way from a place of love and peace. It doesn't rule and reign when it's in anger, when it's in bitterness, when it's in resentment, when it's in self-hatred. Your spirit's not ruling and reigning. It's your soul. So I bless you today. I hope this encouraged you. Hope it strengthened you in some way. A short little lesson today. I left, instead of being upset and mad at what happened, I did leave and go, you know what? I told that guy, I said, look, I'm not mad at you. It's the processes that suck. They do. They just have a bad process in place, and it doesn't have the touch when the items hit it, so it doesn't even register it. So that's a process, but that's not their problem, right? That's not their problem. So just be kind. Let kindness and love flow from you, because when it's going out there, it's also going to you. Until soon, this is Donna Reiners. Bye-bye.